What's going on, everybody? Tweech here, and welcome back to the next part of our walkthrough. Uh, like I said, we're going to go ahead and journey through the Nexus here. We're going to explain a little bit more. Get ready. We are going to rock this and go into the next world kicking some ass. So, let's go up and talk to the Monumental. He is all the way up top here. It is a bit of a hike, but that's okay. I forgot what this section was. Oh yeah, it shows recent profiles that you're using, but nothing really to do. Just kind of a show. Come up here to the middle section and make a right. This is where the Monumental is. Over to the left here, you'll see all these, well actually the left and the right side have all these little dudes. These are all the Monumentals that are gone. Except for one that has a candle. And that's the one, and the creepy kid that's staring at you.
We have long awaited you, slayer of demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones, one to the king of a small yet industrious land, one to the king of the burrowers underground, one to the wise queen of the great ivory tower, one to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls, one to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen, and the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Alright, so we got the, we just talked to the Monumental and he unlocked all these other worlds for us, so I'm kind of happy about that.
You must lull the Old One back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
You want to say yes to the mission, because
Yes, we are
just tell you in
fortunate
a
indeed
moment.
to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
All right. So what I was saying is you definitely want to hit yes to that mission because when you get your character tendency to pure black or pure white, well, and pure white, he will give you a ring for each. That'll help in PvP, and since we're going for trophies, you want to do that. Alright, so go past him, go down the steps there, and get the ephemeral eye. The ephemeral eye is used to go from body form, or from soul form, back to body form. There's not many in the game. I think per playthrough it's probably less than 30 initially found in the world. You can farm them up. It is a pain in the ass, but you can certainly do that. So I suggest holding on to them. We're going all the way up just to show you the Pantheon. Now this is just a collection of different players. You could click on one of these. Second most, Phantoms Destroyed. You could see their stats, what they're wearing, different gear. What we want to do is come up here all the way to the left and get another ephemeral eye. And then back down we go. It's a little run, but realistically, I don't think you even come back up here until you get your character tendency to get those rings. There's no real reason to come back up. Okay, now the fun part. So we are in body form, but that doesn't matter. Like I said, if we die in the Nexus, it does nothing to our tendency. But what I do is I suggest taking off your weapon and shield, and then we want to come over here to this block and slowly drop off. And the reason being is there is an item down there that you could see, and that's where we are. That's what we're going for. Okay, once you get here, you're going to turn around, slide down that little part, push against this portion of the block, turn slightly, and we're going to just walk off the edge here, and we should, sometimes it doesn't work, should fall right on that platform below. Just a simple walk, yep, and then get the item. Okay, what I like to do is come over here, drop in this portion here, so we don't take as much damage, but it doesn't really matter. Now we're going to go off to the other side. Okay, the second item, this one is harder for me. Sometimes I miss this, but we want to drop onto this block. So you want to walk off nice and easy. Yep, that's unfortunate. Yep. See, it kind of like, I don't know what it does, if there's like some kind of messed up graphical error, but that's alright. We wanted to be in body form anyway, or soul form anyway, so as we come back up, we're going to go collect our souls. Hopefully they're not down on that block, which I don't think so. Yep, they're going to be right on the edge here. Alright, so we're going to try this again. We're going to walk off. Yep, there we go. Clip the edge. Right. Fall down here to the left. Now to the right. Push up against this block and slowly walk off the edge again. There we go. Much better this time. We're going to fall off there. And they're the items that are... They're the only 2 items that were up there. Okay. Let's make sure we put our gear back on. Yep, and we are going to do some equipment management. Some things that opened up. On the left side here is our miracle people. So we have, early on, we have this dude who will help us learn miracles. He only has 3 available for us. Hidden Soul is good for PvP if you get invaded. Makes it hard for any Black Phantom to see you. Evacuate we will be getting a little bit later on, but it is 20,000 souls, so we have a little bit to go. That's really useful for warping back to the Nexus without using any of the other methods of warping back. Antidote I do not use, but because you're going to, if you want to do a full 100% walkthrough and get the trophies, all the miracles, you're going to have to buy them anyway. And then the last part that he does is attune them. Means pretty much lets you use them. You must attune the miracles based on the slots that you have. As you can see, I have 1 slot. I have 1 miracle. That's what I'm using. Talking to this guy here for now is the only way to equip your miracles. This guy that looks like a penis. He he doesn't do shit. When you get your faith to 20 or 25, something in that range, and you talk to her, she gives you some items, but we're not doing a faith build. On the other side is your magic people. We will free somebody that does that lets you buy some pretty good magic. Pretty much the best in the game. She's just not there yet. This guy still won't talk to us because our magic isn't at level 10. Once at level 10, he'll talk to us and do pretty much what the Saint did over there. And then the last guy who we have to free, Sage Freak, will be right over here. And they're all the magic users. All right, so we will talk to some of these guys here.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings. When the Scourge came, I wish I could do more.
So you want to talk to him.
You have a heart of gold.
Go through a little bit of dialogue, re-talk to him, and then he mentions the ornament that you're carrying.
Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
And yes, you want to give the ornament.
Thank you. I mustn't forget. It's not
he gives you an item
it seems anyway.
for that. And just as being a good human being, you want to give him that, even though he was a coward. So that ring lets us carry more items if we need to. Good for farming, good for carrying different pieces of equipment if we need to. But ultimately, you only have 2 ring spots. I typically don't use that for it. But
hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Let's organize some stuff. Like I said, we want to get rid of that grass. Ephemeral eyes, always put away. We're going to put that away. And actually, we're going to be using these souls. So the lead demon soul we're going to be using on later for equipment. Not sure what we're going to do with the gray demon soul just yet. But let's use these.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright, yeah, let's use those. Okay, so Just over 10,000 souls, almost 11,000 souls. Now we're going to talk to the most important person in the Nexus for us.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
So she gives us 2 stones. These are used for PvP and co-op. I'll explain those in a little bit. Actually, right now. So you could leave, if you activate this, you have to be in soul form, and you could put a blue sign down. Another player, if you're online, will see that and summon you to their world, so you could co-op and help them. Blue eye stone is if you're invading or co-oping and you decide you don't want to be in that world anymore. You could use this stone and warp back to your world.
What is it? See
All right.
the sound?
Let's seek
Of
the
course.
power
After all,
and
go
touch
ahead.
the demon inside
Touch
her.
the demon inside me.
Absolutely.
Let these vagabond souls.
Anytime you would like.
Soul of the mind,
We are going to start with a couple things here.
soul of the world,
Strength, we are going to get to 20.
let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
You know what? Yeah, we'll go Dex to 14, and we're going to stop. The reason why we're going to go Strength a little bit higher to early on is that our weapon of choice is going to be our Claymore. We get that in the next area. You're probably wondering why aren't you using all your souls? Well, we have to buy the Claymore, and that is 6,000 souls. We do get enough souls in the next area before the merchant to get 6,000, and we should be able to purchase our weapon. So save some souls. You don't need to level up dramatically, but 20 strength this early is fantastic.
Art thou finished?
All right,
May thy
so
strength help the world be mended.
let's see. What did I say we were going to do? Oh, all right. So we are going to come up to World 2. So right now, all these worlds are unlocked, and you could go to any one of them. There isn't a specific order, but for right now, we are going to get some equipment to use. Let's go over to Smithing Grounds first. There's a good battle axe we could use early on if we'd like. That scales with our strength. Now, coming up here on the left is going to be a lizard. Go get him. Go after this lizard. He runs away if you don't get close enough and start hitting him. And he drops quite a bit of material. And that's what we like. Crafting material. Soul item. Now that lizard will not respawn until we kill a boss in this world too. So there's three bosses, I believe. 1, 2. Let's see, we have the spider, we have flame lurker, yep, and then we have dragon god that govern the smithing grounds in this world here. Every time you kill a boss in that world, all the lizards will respawn, so you could kill them a couple times. Alright, I'm not going to explain too much more of this world. We're just going to come over here to the first portion. Just be careful of these rocks. And we're going to run. Okay. This part could be a little tricky and dangerous. We're going to come over to the right. Don't worry about going that way. We're not even going to go that way this time. And come over here. And we're going to go up the elevator. Now, once we're here, we're going to run over to this guy here. because that son of a bitch wants to kill you. So we got to be careful. This guy is tough. Early on, he can pretty much one-shot you. Just take your time. I just go back and forth until he's... Oh. Dumb. Alright. Now, these guys are weak to piercing. I don't have a piercing ability, but you can see I don't do a whole lot of good damage. Actually, do I have a mail breaker? I don't know if that's going to do much difference. I never hit these things with a mail breaker. Let's just see what happens. I mean, it's a weak, kind of like a weak weapon, but... Yeah, 26, so it doesn't really... Pokey. Didn't really do too much difference. Bad official gave me... Look at that, I'm already at 5,000, 50, almost 5,200. Alright, be careful. We're going to get this this glowy out of this guy's butt. And the crushing battle axe. So let's see what the difference is. So right now, my weapon is at 128. I have the crushing battle axe. 109. Two-handed. 127. So two-handing it is just about equal to the other, the halberd. The difference is much faster, and it scales off of strength, which right now we have at 20. That's why I wanted to get this weapon first. I'm going to be using the halberd probably more, but in case you're a strength build and you're going to go all strength, that's an early weapon you absolutely want to use. We're going to go down here and get an item before we go back up. Another ephemeral eye, and then we're going to go up here and back to the archstone. We're pretty much done here. Nothing else we need to do. At least for the time being. We're not going to see this world till much later. And since those guys are dead up there, we just killed them, we could come over here and get this item. Sticky white slime. Very disgusting. What that is, you coat the weapon with it, and it makes it have, I think, magic damage added to it. Merchant here. Buy a couple different things. Notably, the hardstone shards and the sharpstone shards. You could buy them infinitely as long as you have the souls for them. Pickaxe and elixir. Nothing really that exciting. But if you need some quick hardstone or sharpstone, that's the guy you would use. Now we're going to attempt... Oof. I don't know if we should do this. Let's give it a try. We will definitely have more than enough souls to get our claymore if we go this route. This is a tough world early on. Especially with the weaponry that we have. Alright, let's... I don't like this, but okay. We will try it. These guys hit hard. 42 damage. Ah, not bad. Backstab. Very juicy. Oh, one thing. I saw him earlier. You could kind of see this guy up here. Yep. NPC. Just kind of chilling up on top. He doesn't come down until you have White World Tendency to talk to you about a dex weapon. But, yeah, he's up there chilling. And you can see the crows flying. They're also NPCs. God damn it. Every goddamn time. Gives me a fucking heart attack. I know it's coming. Oh, shit. That is a solid reminder of why we are going to switch our ring to the thief ring. Yep, we don't... Yeah, thief ring, so they don't all come running down here. Ooh, bladestone. Alright, as you can see, like, this is a good farming spot. If you could kill these guys somewhat easily early on, that's like 300, I think. I think it's like 290 something, 290 some souls per kill. And early on, man... You could do a lot of farming. Right above my head here is a glowy. That's the Crescent Falchion, but you could see, again, photo mode for the win. We're going to come up. You can see that dual-wielding black skeleton. He is a bitch to fight early on. So we are going to come around, bait him into jumping at us, and then go get the item. Sometimes it's hard to get the backstab on these guys. Soul remains. We'll see. Walk about halfway. There we go. See, with the thief ring, if I would have not had the thief ring on, both of those skeletons would have came at me, and then those guys up there would be shooting at me. So it is very important to have the thief ring on in this area. Alright, so we're going to ignore those guys for now, and there's a couple items in this little courtyard area we want to get. Just run on through. Some lotuses. Nope, nope, nope. And another Talisman of God. And then we're going to go through the fog gate here. Okay. There is another demon there. This is like the tutorial demon. There's a couple items here. Actually, we could probably grab these quick. We don't need to fight them, and we're not going to. We're going to grab that, then come over here for a Collige. Very good weapon, especially for Dex. And then grab the soul, and then we're just going to hightail that shit out of here. Thief Ring helps in here because, as you saw, that blue shit, we have these mana rays that fly around and they try to hit you. Yeah, we're not going to complete this board at all, just to get a couple items. Alright, be very careful. Keep your shield up. Hit the thing and take the arrows. Make sure your shield is up. Now, this is where... Actually, I'm going to try this. we are going to put a Soul Remain, because I have 2 of them, in our inventory. Now what that's going to do is, as I throw this, he's going to go attacking it. It's kind of like a decoy. There you go. See? Much easier. Got the Crescent Falchion. We're going to roll away and get the shit out of there. I like it. I like that idea much better. Okay. Okay, so now we have 2 extremely solid weapons. Even the Collige is fantastic. I mean, we got a good showing of weapons here early on. So I'm gonna showcase what we got. All right, so we're gonna clean up our inventory, put the ephemeral eyes away. We're gonna keep those. The souls. Actually, you know what? Let's use them. I don't need to... Those we're going to save, but these we don't need to save. Alright, Bastard Sword, we already saw. The Scimitar is very similar to the Crescent Falchion, so I'll show you that. We already saw that in action. Okay. So this is kind of like our demonstration area. Crescent Falchion. 157. This would probably be our strongest weapon that we have right now. So that's at 157. 101. Even our +1 halberd is only 121. The reason why the Crescent Falchion is so good early on is because it is based off of a couple stats here. Its power is based off of magic, which our magic is low. It's only 6. But it adds physical attack at 67 and magical attack at 82 plus 9. So that gives us that big boost. The other beautiful thing about this sword is that it gives bleed damage. So as you're slicing, you could, add bleed to the opponent, which they'll start losing a lot of HP at, as like a DOT. And then the other thing it does is it regenerates your magic points very slowly at first. But like this is a very good mage weapon, melee weapon early on. Moveset is quick. And we would probably use this a little bit through our play. Collige. Same kind of set, I think. Yep. Same as the Crescent Falchion, but with a little bit longer reach. Let's see. I don't think that... Yep, 120. Not much difference, but this is more of a strength to dex build type of sword. So we already have 2 of those. We got to get rid of those. But yeah, some good weaponry we got. Very happy and pleased with the balance here.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
So we'll keep that on. I don't want the... Actually, I should take that off.
You have a heart of gold.
I do not want the Collige. I'm going to use the halberd.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
We'll put those away. Put the Collige away. We got the souls. Keep the sticky white slime. We're going to put that talisman away. We're going to use that later. Okay.
You have a heart of gold.
Now,
don't let them take
let's go use these souls that we just earned and level up some more. Now remember to keep 6,000.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
So with that,
Lost, withdrawn
1,
from its
2,
vessel.
3.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
We'll do 3 there.
So the world might be mended.
1, 2. 58. Nah, I don't want to do one more because that takes 2,000. So, yeah, we'll do that. Reason being that we want dex up a little bit is a quality build. We are going to keep these closer together than normal. And endurance is going to help our equipment burden and our stamina. Okay.
Art thou finished?
I am, yes, I am.
May thy strength
I'm very happy with
help
that.
the world be mended.
So can I equip at 38?
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Organize. Can I equip anything? Probably can't equip that yet. That's 13 weight. I could probably equip that. Let's see.
You have a heart of gold.
Nah. Damn. Still, stuff is still too
Hello,
heavy.
I'm keeping a close watch.
Alright. We'll let that
You
go.
have a heart of gold.
Okay, guys, we're going to end the video there. We'll just use this this particular episode as like a Nexus and early weapon farming kind of stuff before we go ahead and go into the Tower Knight. I was going to try to do the next area into this video, but just to keep things a little bit better organized, we're going to complete World 1-2 in the next portion. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And, of course, we'll see you on the next portion of our 100% walkthrough.